5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off.
Hey guys, how's it going? What's up? We're gonna do a really cool tutorial today. I'm gonna do one on box turtles. So I thought it'd be cool to learn how to draw a box turtle, and in specific, an Eastern box turtle. There's a really cool channel that I watch called Garden State Tortoise, and they talk about turtles, tortoises, and their care, and they're like a little sanctuary for them. And I watch it from time to time, and I love their channel. It's very educational. They have a really cool Eastern box turtle that they own named Otis. And so I definitely want to do some fan art on Otis, and I thought this would be a fun time and a good time to do it. An Eastern box turtle is really cool. Very awesome reptiles. They're like really personable, and the cool thing about them is that they're called a box turtle because they can close themselves, literally close themselves into a box, into the shape of a box. They have two hinges, one on the front and one on the back on their bottom, on the plasteron, I think that's what it's called. And when they get scared or intimidated, or they just want to be inside, they can tuck their heads in, their legs, all legs, and their tail inside and be completely shut in. It was really cool. They can be sealed in, and they look like a little box, like a little package. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a square or like a rectangle shape for the head, and I'm using like a little red pencil this time, just for fun. I want to change my materials up a little bit today. And then I'm gonna put in the eye right here. I'm keeping everything very loose. I'm not gonna tie it in completely all the way until I am like sure what I want. This is where the eyebrow is gonna be, somewhat around here. All right, and then we're gonna worry about the rest of the body. And then this time what I'll do is I'll ink it up too as well. So Otis in the in Garden State Tortoise, he likes to like stretch out all the time, and when they're feeding him, he's real personable, so he's not scared to be outside of his shell. And he will like literally almost bite the owner's nose, or he'll like quickly grab the food. So I thought we can play around with that idea and have the turtle kind of doing the same thing, and have it like really like engaged in what it's trying to catch. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to do that and play around with that idea. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create like little, make it so it's like really stretching out its neck. And all I'm doing is, this is gonna be a cylinder, see that? And then after that we add the style onto it. So this is a cylinder, this is a square or a rectangle, and then we add our style afterwards, okay? All right, and then the front of the toes is gonna be, we're gonna make it like a half circle. You see that? And I'm just gonna stop it right there. Same thing for this guy right here. I'm gonna do a half circle, and I'm gonna make him look a little bow-legged. I like that idea of the turtle being bow-legged. It's kind of a fun idea. It makes it more cutesy as well, and it's fun to do. Okay, so something like that. Okay, that's the front legs. The back legs, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make them more, they're gonna kind of have that lemon wedge shape as well, but it's gonna be pushed back further. And we're gonna have it look like it's kind of like leaning back on its legs. So they're gonna go down, and it'll kind of meet at this level here. But I'm gonna stretch this leg out just a little bit, like that. Something like that, okay? I'm gonna do the other leg. I'm gonna draw the other one over here in the distance, but it's not gonna be as in focus. So it's gonna be kind of loose and push back in the distance, okay? So something like that. All right, so I'm gonna raise this a little bit higher, and I'm gonna keep the back end low like that, how I have it there, okay? It'll just give it a little bit more dimension, if that means anything. It'll give it a little bit more space for me to work with. Okay, and then I'm gonna make this leg a little bit wider. And it's okay to have all this scratchiness because I'm gonna paint it with gouache, and gouache is amazing. I love gouache so much. If you guys ever get a chance to work with it, I definitely encourage that. It's a really good medium. I just started like learning about it, and there's a lot of like, it's like really popular right now, like well, at least for a couple years it's been like coming back, basically like making a little comeback. And a lot of artists are getting into it, and it's really fun. It's a great medium to work with. So yeah, I definitely recommend that, and I would suggest you guys find some. It's really cheap. It's not hard to get. All right, so when I'm back to this, I'm gonna when I look at Otis, he kind of has like these little bands around his shell, and he has like a little band that goes around this way. So I'm gonna kind of loosely create one. Okay, have that follow that shape there. He has another band that comes up front right here, and it will like lead into the back shell up here top. So and then there's another one right here, and another one way back here. And just kind of have it blend into that shell that we added, the stripe that we added before. Sorry. And there we go. Toes. 3. So what I do for the toes is I put like circles. So it's 4 circles, and then I kind of give it the sharpness to give it the nail, make it look like there's nails. So 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one right here on the edge. And then after that, I just kind of block in that shape of a nail, like a triangle basically. And it doesn't have to be perfect triangles, just kind of put them in there. And it's okay if they have a little bit of sharpness to them, because in real life they are pretty sharp, and they're not like perfectly rounded or like triangular. They kind of have like a little boxy look to them. So I'm going to do the same thing and play with that. And then I stack them as I go back on the shape. See? And I round it off towards the back end. So here's one shape. 1. There's another one right here. 2. 3. And 4. And finish it off right, leading up to the back. Okay, so now I'm going to work on those patterns that I was telling you about. He has like a lot of like striped looking patterns on him and things like that. So we're going to just kind of loosely create some of these shapes, just to make it a little bit easier to paint later. In this part, I'll speed this part up so it'll be quick. Alright, so we got ourselves a turtle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly paint it, and then that'll be it. cool. And there we go. We have ourselves a turtle. There goes Otis. I had a lot of fun with this one, messing with gouache, and it's been a minute since I've used gouache, so it was really fun and interesting. Yeah, so if you guys check out Garden State Tortoise, you guys can definitely get a lot of info from them on tortoise and turtle care, and it's really awesome and fun and really educational. The only thing I ask is that you like, share, and subscribe. All right, peace.